Hello and welcome back to Pulse. It's the 14th of May and right now it's time for a couple of Misc of Pandaria updates. This week we got a bunch of smaller beta updates to have a look at. First up, Blizzard have removed the Jade Forest zone from the beta for an extended period of time to make improvements to it. Characters that need experience to continue testing can visit either Orgrimmar or Stormwind, where they'll find an NPC that provides a quest which will reward them with enough XP to boost their characters from 85 to 86, as well as send them to the Valley of the Four Winds to continue questing from there. Next up, both MMO Champion and Wowhead have discovered that everyone buying the World of Warcraft Misc of Pandaria Collector's Edition will be netting themselves the Imperial Quillen mount and the Lucky Quillen Cub pet. The guys and girls from over at Wowhead have an untextured render of the mount up, and you can also see a screenshot of it over at Wowpedia. Then another pretty big deal. Last month we heard that there would in fact be a new legendary coming in Misc of Pandaria and that it would be obtained from Black Prince Wrathion. And now we know that it's set to be World of Warcraft's first legendary that every class can use. Yes, new icons for a legendary axe, fist, gun, dagger, mace, shield, and staff have been data mined from Misc of Pandaria beta build 15762. I will say that it's not 100% confirmed just yet, but if it is true, then it is a pretty big step for Blizzard and not everyone will be happy with it. In our last big-ish piece of news, Monk trainers have been added to both Stormwind and Orgrimmar. They are the Pandaren leaders G Firepaw and Asa Cloudsinger. Along with this, monks now get access to a new spell called Zen Pilgrimage at level 30. This will teleport them to the Peak of Serenity, a part of the Kunlai Summit, which will work in pretty much the same way as the Ebonhold does for Death Knights. When a monk wants to return, they can cast Zen Pilgrimage Return, which should return them to a safe location that is near where they left. So if all of that wasn't enough, below you can also read about and watch videos of the many heroic difficulty level instances that have been enabled in the beta. This includes the Scarlet Halls, which is a combination of the old armory and library wings of the Scarlet Monastery, the Gate of the Setting Sun, and more. There are a few scenario previews up over at Wowhead along with an updated archaeology preview. You can read how players are no longer able to queue for regular dungeons at level 90, only heroics, and yes, this was done on purpose. Blizzard expects you to be geared enough to start heroics right away. Then lastly, there have also been a few updates to the Black Market Auction House. All of that and much more. In this week's Smalls, we have a few pieces of World of Warcraft art and comics to check out. A new Did You Know post is also up over at the official site, this one focusing on World of Warcraft trading card game loot cards. The Misc of Pandaria talent page has been updated and the next WoW Summer Challenge has been revealed, this one for Karazhan. There are rumors floating around that Vivendi may be looking to sell Activision Blizzard, and lastly, have a peek at the new World of Warcraft wireless mouse from SteelSeries. That is quite sadly all I have for you in the World of Warcraft news this week. Check the description below this video for everything I spoke about and more. Like the video and do all that other good stuff, and most importantly, happy Misc of Pandaria Collector's Edition Mountain Pet.